giant men who destroy cities to fight Godzilla. And that's good. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, ow. Thing about sitting in this position is it hurts so much. If anyone would like to donate something to hold up my microphone in the air, or something to just stick to my ceiling, then gladly give it to me. Because I need it. A friend in need, another large crystal strain has emerged, emitting an unidentified type of red radiation. Baragon has been bombarded with this radiation, driving it berserk. That is offensive. Destroying the crystals may cut off its newfound power at the source. To be honest, monsters don't have penises or vaginas, so I guess it would be safe to assume they're genderless. Unless they have, like, some sort of special breeding way, you know? Well, Mothra, I'm pretty sure, is asexual. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just safe to assume that every monster in this world is asexual, or just impregnated by radiation. It's never really described how Godzilla gets pregnant, or has a son. I mean, he's the king of monsters, but apparently he can have babies, so I think it's safe to assume that they're all asexual. Just sort of split in half, which is quite disgusting, to be honest. You can just sort of imagine like a blob forming out of Godzilla, and all that. It's just not very nice. But you know, well, actually, let's look at the factions, okay? The aliens are doing quite badly, but do you want to just cut them down in the source anyway? Oh dear, I didn't realise Baragon was here. Oh, that rhymed. Ho ho ho, James, you're hilarious, honestly. Ah, yeah, see? You can actually swear at monsters in this game, if you just do this. Beep, 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 beep. Ow. Oh dear. He's digging underground. He's gonna kill me. Oh no. Baragon was always my favourite because he was so different compared to the rest of the monsters. The rest of the monsters on this game always had some sort of special way. You know, they would always have like a sort of predetermined pattern. Whereas Baragon, for instance, here's a good one. They would always stand on two hind legs, and they would always, you know, pick each other up like a sort of grabbing move like this, you know. Whereas Baragon, he doesn't pick people up, he just jumps on them. And he can't throw them, he'll just jump on them. And I've always thought that was really cool. I think in the Wii version he can pick them up though, which is maybe less cool, you know. Ow. Oh god. It's so hard to kill monsters in this game. In the Wii version it's a bit easier because if you just destroy enough buildings you get to reach critical mass. And that'll make you big and giant and scary. And it'll also mean you'll thrash everyone in your path. A bit like the way the new Godzilla game works, actually. In the new Godzilla game, you have to grow in size and in power by destroying buildings, and basically it's the same idea, except it doesn't carry over every time. So, wow. I just stomped on the camera. Whoever was recording that is now dead. So, there you go. That's interesting. I don't think the faction system has any, like, has any say on how the gameplay works, though. I don't know. I don't think it does, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be any, Oh, hello, Seattle.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, we've got, like, volcanoes erupting everywhere. Seattle's, like, buried in lava, and it's getting kind of toasty. Little help here, maybe? Thanks. You global defense dude, rock! Whoa! Hey, we've got monsters here! No way! Gotta go!
That's how everyone in Seattle talks, by the way, just so you know. Sudden volcanic activity has engulfed the city in the rivers of magma. Monsters have been detected in this sector, most likely attracted by the powerful crystal radiation. A new white crystal type is driving our instruments wild, making it difficult to determine the exact situation. So that is not so cool. Yo, what's up, dog? That's how people in Seattle talk, right?
We are currently facing the greatest threat the world has ever seen. Our planet is being torn apart by the giant space crystals and the extreme meteorological transformations that have accompanied them. We have already confirmed that San Francisco is in ruins, destroyed by massive earthquakes. Sydney has become a frozen wasteland. Volcanoes have erupted in the middle of Seattle.
And that's not the worst of it.
Dr. Shiragami, this is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Dr. Shiragami, He's the world's leading expert on giant monsters.
If the Council will allow me, I've just made a startling discovery that has a bearing on these proceedings.
Very well, Doctor. Proceed. And this had better be important.
As you already know, giant crystals have manifested in all of Earth's major cities, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. However, I've recently discovered the emergence of a new, more powerful type of crystal, distinguishable by a bright, colorful aura of energy surging from its core. Our initial analysis has determined that these crystals did not originate from our galaxy. And more importantly, the radiation they emit is triggering some unusual reactions from the monsters. It seems to be drawing them in, and in some cases, the monsters are actually attacking these crystals.
Attacking them? If that is the case, Doctor, then I fail to see the cause for alarm.
Yes. Earth's guardian monsters must know that the crystals are harming the planet. The Earth is their home, and they will protect it by destroying them.
Don't be absurd. These are mindless beasts we're talking about. The simple explanation is that they are hungry for the power that these crystals generate.
You may both be correct. Although their motivations are unclear, one thing is for certain. Some of the monsters actually appear to be growing stronger and more powerful than ever from their interactions with these special crystals. My theory is that these monsters are actually absorbing the radiation surges, and that these surges are altering their DNA somehow. These mutations are giving rise to emergent abilities we've never seen before.
Doctor, what's the bottom line? What kind of threat are we facing here?
Our simulations suggest that monsters, as they absorb this power surge radiation, could become unstable. A point of critical mass, if you will. The consequences of which could be catastrophic. There is no force on Earth that could withstand the potential destructive power of one of these titans once it reaches critical mass.
Sir, that won't happen. I know Earth's monsters will work together to destroy these things.
I've heard enough. Our course of action is clear. We cannot allow the monsters to become even more powerful. For the sake of humanity, they must be destroyed at all costs.
No! You only want revenge for your failed battles against Godzilla. When will you learn? The monsters are not our enemies. If we give them time, they will destroy the crystals.
Miku, please. The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. We can't just stand by and let the monsters run amok. We have to do our job.
Thank you, Commander. And I'd also like to thank you to keep your protege on her leash. Gentlemen, the Yatragon is being readied for departure as we speak. In the meantime, Shirogami, I believe, is continuing his research to try and unlock the secrets of these alien crystals.
I don't know what he's doing, but it won't be enough if our monsters don't fight this menace together.